Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about one of my bully stories. So why don't we begin? Well, this isn't a drama in my life, so I'm not going to title it that, so. Remember leaving a like, comment, subscribe if you want more stories. Not depressing like this, but more happy, or any other life stories. So let's begin. This is me. I enjoy Master my tea, but I'm not going to reveal my real name to you. Since it's kind of weird for me. And I don't really want to, and it's kind of trying to be safe around, you know. I'm in middle school, and it's kind of different for me, and it was different for me the first few weeks of 6th grade. I'm in 7th. But this is from 6th grade, so we're gonna be going back. I really never noticed anyone there. I was completely alone, besides my sister. Besides my sister being there. She comforted me until she got some new friends, which she kind of left me a little bit. I was alone. Darked. No, I don't want it blue. Hold on, guys. I was alone. No. I was alone, basically full of darkness. It's never good for me. I never liked it. Are you kidding me? Okay. I never liked it one bit. It's gonna take me a while to complete. I was never really comforted. So different. I was never really comforted, for one thing. But one day, I met a kid named Jorge. Don't judge my drawing, please. We were best friends. And he was my first friend there at school. Jorge was Hispanic. And he wasn't picked on or anything, which I liked about him. Well, and we had PE together, which was my second period, actually. It was my actual second period. And my first period was, it was math. And in math will have a significance later in the story. I I had second period with Jorge, but I also met two kids named Tommy and Draven. Tommy and Draven were my two new friends. Tommy had a giant freaking afro. It wasn't giant like that, but it was big. It was big. And Draven, he was a tall kid. He was a very tall kid, but very shy at the same time. Me and him didn't really get along until later. Really didn't get along with talk to each other until a little bit later. And I enjoyed it because I finally made some friends. Then, in the fourth week of school. Oh yeah, fun fact about Tommy. I knew him in second grade. So yeah. Yeah, back to the story. Fourth week of school came. And I met some people that didn't really have a positive influence in my life. Say hello to dryson and Aiden. I wouldn't say they're evil, they're just bullies. Now, Dryson will have a significance in the story later, too. But they always called me names. I would mostly see Dryson since I only saw Aiden. I only saw Aiden fifth and sixth period. One of the fifth, in the third 6 week, in fifth and sixth period, it was the most brutal because I had to deal with both of them at the same time. I had a teacher named Miss Ford. And Miss Ford She was a lovely teacher. She was the best teacher I ever had that year. She always comforted me, and when I needed help, she helped me. And when I needed help, she would help me. When Miss Ford left the classroom to do something, to look through the hallways in sixth period, during the passing period on sixth period, Dryson, most likely Aiden sometimes, but Dryson would call me fat, ugly. Call me fat. and he would point directly at me. And felt like I was faceless. I was just something, an obstacle in his way. An obstacle in a bully's way. That year was amazing because I made friends. And that's when I started watching anime too. I started loving anime so much that I started watching it daily on YouTube. I mean, most of my YouTube search history was anime. Anime titles and more. One of my favorite animes that year was an anime called You May All Know by Future Diary, or Mirai Nikki, in its Japanese version, or Chinese or whatever. I love the anime because of the plot and the evolving characters. My favorite, Yuki. Though he was the main character, he was pretty much sort of relatable. Besides the whole fact that he was in a killing game. That's it. That is. I saw much of a related kid. So much of a related kid. I could relate to him so much. Because, well, he was sort of awkward like me. And I started wanting to be like him a bit, but I didn't because that would kind of be weird. Then I saw another anime called Danganronpa, which I kind of like too. Okay, enough of the anime. Back to the bully. And, okay, then I actually, in math class, which is first period, I met a girl named Diamond Star Galaxy. Well, I won't say her name on the camera. I won't say her name. I'll just call her Violet, because that's what she wanted me to call her for a while. And we would talk when we had the chance, and we would normally see each other, and we would love to talk to each other. And later on, she'd be my girlfriend. When people found out I had a girlfriend, they started asking me who it was. And I kind of had to tell them. I told them. And DS said it was okay. Violet said it was okay. And one of those people who found out was Dryson and Aiden. They talked shit about her. Like, she said she was ugly and other stuff. They called her ugly and everything. But I knew it wasn't true. She was the most beautiful person I've ever met. When my sister found out, aka Kathy, if me found out. She said she would talk to them. And I told her no. I told her no, not to. And she'd ask why. I told her I would handle it. And I eventually did. She has duck lips. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I'll change that, but not right now. I'd go back. I went back to one day when I went back to school. There was a kid named Cody Brock, which I'll not get into detail about because I'll do a later story about it. I'll do a story about him later. Then we had Jesus, which his name kind of spelled like Jesus, but what's a lot of people call him, but I'm not gonna call him that. Dryson and Aiden were being complete assholes. And one day, they told me, meet them outside. After telling them, I'm not scared of you. He said, if you're not scared of me, if you're not scared of them, us, meet us outside. I told them no, I wasn't. I wasn't gonna meet them outside. Because I had things to do. No. And I knew if I went outside, I'd probably get my butt kicked, but I didn't care. One day, I had my scissors in my hand and I started flipping them around. Flipping, like, not like throwing them up in the air. I meant like using them kind of like a butterfly knife. And don't try doing this at home, because it kind of hurt me a little bit. I didn't cut myself or anything, but it still kind of hurt to do so. When I went to one day in class, he started telling me why didn't they see me outside. I told them because I didn't want to. And they called me a wuss, a scary cat. I told them, no, I'm not. I'm not. I said, yes, you are. I'm like, no, I'm not. I loved, and my favorite part about this is that they would get so mad that I kind of enjoyed it. I kind of enjoyed seeing them get mad. Just a tiny bit. Just a teeny tiny bit. One day, I was talking to my friend Emmanuel in the hall while we were walking the band, which I had 7th period, and they were standing right there, and they looked at us, and they started running for us. For me and my friend Emmanuel. Though teachers told them not to run, they still ran. Faster than me, until I took a turn. And I lost them. Besides, they didn't even know where I was gonna go either. Where I was gonna go. They didn't even bother following Emmanuel. Now let's skip all the way to the end of the year. I was sick and tired of all their bullying. So I wrote a statement. In our school, we have statements. If you can write them about something you would like to talk about. And they will be sent to the counselor to see if it's like a bully problem or just bullies. Or just a problem you can handle, or a problem that can be handled with counseling. It turns out it was bullying. A lot of it. And dryson but it was mostly dryson. Because one day, one thing is that we were just sitting down, me and Tommy and Draven, and Jorge, and Dryson came along. And he started picking on my friends, Tommy, Draven, and Jorge, telling them to shut up. And get away. Telling them to shut up or it'll hurt them. And I wasn't gonna have it. Me, the one who was scared of them. The one who was being bullied by them. Being bullied by them. I ain't gonna have it. I said in my mind. And I told Dryson, leave them alone. I yelled at Dryson in front of his friends. Aiden wasn't there. He had a different period. Jim. And Dryson looked at me. Such hatred in his eyes. But I didn't care. Okay, back to that statement. I wrote a statement. And you actually had to write a bit. And you actually had to sign your name to make sure that you were telling the truth and only the truth. Because if you didn't, that'd be basically lying and framing. It would be lying and framing someone for doing absolutely shit. Absolutely squat. So, I told nothing but the truth. And everything that happened. Dryson was sent to alternative while Aiden was still there. Still going on with bullying. Bullying me for no reason. Till about 7 days and about 8 days, about 9 days until the end of the school year. Dryson came back. Still was happy to see his friends. But he came up to me. I was expecting some sort of hateful words that I might not be able to come back to. But he told me. But this is what he said. Me. Dryson. Dryson said, I'm sorry. And I was sitting right next to my friends. Right next to my friend Emmanuel. And Emmanuel looked at me with a little bit of hatred, but also a little bit of happiness in his face. And I looked at him too. He said, I accept your apology, but don't do it again, please. And he said, I won't, I promise. And then school carried on like that. Dryson was sort of nice to me. Dryson was nice to me. I didn't see him. I saw him a bit, but then about 5 days later, about 2 days later, Monday, he wasn't there. Turns out he went back to alternative. I have no idea why, but he went back. Aiden was still there, but he didn't bother me again. Ever again. Now that I'm in 7th, I'm 13. I'm a teenager. I'm technically a teen. But I'm much taller. I'm much more brave. I'm not gonna be picked on by anyone else again. And Dryson's not there. Not anymore. But Aiden is. Still with a group of friends. But he isn't bothering me anymore. Not anymore. I'll see him around, but never is he going to bother me like he did in 6th grade. Never again. Well, guys, thanks for watching. Please click the red button. Please click the red subscribe button. Please click the subscribe button. Please. Please. I don't know why it's blue all around, but yeah, I don't care. But please click it. And also, click it. Click that big fat thumbs up button. Click that thumbs up button. That's my thumbs up. And comment what you think. Comment what you think. Should Aiden have gotten punished? Please tell me. Please tell me what you think. And please, if someone's bullying you, don't fight back physically, mentally, or verbally. Find help. Find help. Talk to an adult, teacher, trusted friend. Not your school friends, but family friend, counselor, principal, someone you think can help. And please, if you see someone bullying someone else, stand up for them. Don't get into a fight. Don't get into a fight physically. If they're fight, don't try and intervene. No. Go dream your dreams. Fight for what you fight for. And keep that flame alive. Keep that flame alive in your heart. Remember, guys? Remember these words, guys. And I'll see you next time.